Ghost children experience. Boyfriend story. Several years after moving in with my dad, we finally moved into our forever home, or so we thought. Everything seemed to have been going as planned though. No more fighting for a parking spot at the apartments, no more hearing your next door neighbor's footsteps down the stairs. Life seemed to be like it should. Quiet, that is, until a couple weeks later, while on the phone with my cousin, I remember hearing what sounded like a horse's footsteps on our sidewalk. We lived out in the country, so it's possible, but how? I looked outside and saw nothing, just the light from the front of the house and our sidewalk fading into the night the further down I looked. The next day, while doing yard work, I found a horseshoe under overgrown weeds. I always thought that was odd. After returning from my mom's house the following weekend, I was on the phone with my cousin once again, planning a movie night. It was sometime past midnight when I heard my little sisters crying in their room next to mine. I didn't say anything. I thought maybe they just wanted to sleep with mom and dad. When I saw my stepmom the next day, I thought I'd mention something and remember saying, "Hey, there were girls crying last night." Her response was more of a shock. She replied with, "Your sisters don't sleep in that room. They say the little girls don't let them sleep at night." I didn't know what to say. I just remembered hearing little girls crying all over again. The final straw. My dad, who is very religious and doesn't believe in ghosts, was the one who had to experience this stuff for himself in order for him to believe us. My dad always taught us to say a prayer before bedtime. He said it was a way for the bad spirits to stay away while we slept. One night while my dad was saying the Our Father prayer, he mentioned he remembers saying the prayer, but upon closing it with Amen, he doesn't remember anything. My stepmom, and this is from her words, said she woke up to my dad making weird mumble noises with his head down on the side of the bed and not waking up. She said it was as if something was holding him down, so she shoved him hard and he finally woke up from whatever that was. We moved very soon after, 3 months later, and never returned to that town again.